And welcome back to another episode of Factions. And today I'm just going to be showing you around my kind of new improved, well not new, but improved base. I'm going to show you some new farms that we've created and actually just talk about the server in general, my plans for my channel, as in uploads and when I'm going to be uploading and kind of stuff like that. So if I quickly jump into Factions Purple, almost went into Skywars then. I'm not playing Skywars today. As you can see, not a lot of has happened over in this area, but if I turn around, you may see a significant change within chests and other like ores and all these other lovely stuff in here. You might have seen in the last episode when we were having the PvP battle that I'd cleared this area out and I just didn't really know what I might have talked about, not knowing actually what to actually do with this. And this is what I decided to do, because we didn't have that many chests around the area, because we had the armory there, like this is what also we did here. We put some swords and all that loot in there. But here we'd kind of just made some chests, like double chests of cobble, cookstone and all the stuff, necessary stuff that we need as a faction. Obsidian there as well. I actually might put obsidian in my ender chest so it's a bit safer. Yeah, 55 obsidian, that's pretty good. But as you look over here, you may see raiding materials and TNT. Well, as a faction we have quite a lot of TNT actually, and raiding materials here. This here is basically the basics of raiding on Factions Purple. You need these sort of stuff to actually be able to like corner bust and get rid of half slabs when raiding a base, and they actually really come in handy. Especially if you look in here and you might wonder why I've got potatoes. It might work here, it might not. No, it doesn't work at the moment on that sort of thing. It might work on cobble actually, I might check that later. But if you actually hit a raw potato against like obsidian or something, it actually tells you the amount of durability that block actually has left. This is important when raiding because you don't want to like just keep blowing in different places, and if you can check how much durability a block has, it can actually therefore tell you where to blow in and whether anyone's actually attempted to blow in beforehand. See here in the middle, it's actually quite nice. We'll put them in there. As you can see in the middle, we have the same chest with not a lot in. We have my head, David's head. Make that all look pretty. Oh, we can actually organise that. Just organising stuff takes quite a while. Dropper, no, not at the moment. It actually takes quite a while to actually do, because you've got to find stuff, then you've got to actually organise it into the right appropriate chests. Okay, we can then start. We can put the. Yeah, that looks good. What did I also pick up? I picked up some redstone. Which I need about that much of to actually put in our raiding chests. I'm actually surprised. I totally forgot. We can put them there. Yeah, it's fun. As you can see, I've just started building up the raiding chest. And is there anything else? It's cocoa beans. We can go take them to the farm when we go to the farm. That is another thing I'm going to be showing you today, is the farm. We actually had a new addition to the farm, a new kind of crop we're actually growing. As I quickly go there, home wall. It actually isn't wall anymore, which is surprising because that is what it started off, and then we built it up. As it still hasn't been raided. This looks a bit fancier. As it hasn't still been raided. See, as you can see, like people have kind of like put stuff in here that actually has been helpful to actually make this kind of base. And as you can see, if I run down, don't jump on there. If I run down here, you can see all the wheat. I might actually harvest it because I'm a nice person. Right, we'll harvest it and actually see. Are you going to harvest? No, you're not going to harvest. Why aren't you harvesting it? Doesn't this all have to be one lower? There. Well, if I quickly put this all down one lower and see what happens, it should. Have I just lost it? No, leave us here. It's not gonna work. Why isn't it working? Oh, that's the reason. We didn't think of that. Oh, that's it. That would be. There. Who put that there? There we go. See, we're actually harvesting. Why is it? Oh, I'm gonna have to totally redesign this whole thing later on. Right, we'll take this out for the moment. Right, we must. We'll quickly take this out. Actually, there we go. Why is it? Oh my god, this is so. What is happening with this? Anyone? Okay, right. Guys, write in the comments below, what am I doing wrong? Have I just mucked up someone's wheat farm? I'll quickly put it back as the way it was. But this does not seem to be working at all. Well, I'll quickly break all this stuff, but it doesn't seem to be working at all. Oh, no way. As if it goes down that far. Wow. I'm at the moment, I am loving the people in my faction. And my alliance, as it's called, because this is money here. Obviously I'm not going to go and sell it because it's not all mine, and I will probably at the end of the episode, well, not at the end of this episode, after the episode, probably harvest it, or not harvest it all, replant everything in, so people don't get angry with me, just in case they did want it. Wow, this is going to be huge. Well, that is a great way on factions if you're thinking about making money. That is a great way of making money, because as you can see, there isn't spawners at the moment, and spawners haven't actually been brought out, and that's because there's a new Silk Touch 1.8 thing that the Archon haven't actually managed to get, because the person in charge of making them hasn't actually made it and not actually brought it out yet. And that is a big problem, because spawners on this type of server are actually crucial to making money. So I will try to see. Oh, that's why there's actually water there, and that's actually quite a problem for people like me, because we need that type of stuff. But I'm sure it will be coming soon in the future. So if you are playing on this server, stick with it, because it is a great server to be part of and a great community to actually play on. If we take some of that stuff. So I will probably sort this out later on in the episode. As you see, our Neverwalk farm still going strong, and so is the cocoa bean farm. Oh, there's all stuff down there. But as I look at this farm, just imagine from last time I came here, this was all done, and then last episode, this was just done, and just people on this server are just so productive in what they actually sit and do, because if they aren't, then we're not actually going to be able to actually grow as a faction and as an alliance with other people. So this is a great way of actually making money for you guys, and actually a great way of actually bonding and being a faction, a proper faction. Noises. Quickly dump some of this stuff in here, because I'm thinking about maybe going PvP before this actually ends, because I really want to start actually improving my PvP skills. But talking about PvP, I'm bringing out mini-game series actually over the next couple of days, and as I'm on the topic of that, I would like to talk to you guys about my new upload schedule, if you can call it that, and what we can put them in. Just as I was just saying, my schedule: Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays and Sundays, I think. Every other day I'll be bringing out a factions video, and the days I'm not bringing out a factions video, I'll be bringing out a mini games episode. That could either be survival games, that could be Skywars. If you have any other recommendations, then please be sure to put them down in the comments below, because that really helps me actually know what you guys actually want and what you're going to be happy to watch. And quickly dump this stuff in here. I might just go ahead into PvP. Some some people have been saying what they want me to improve on. Some people are saying a bit more enthusiasm and that, and I will try to put them into the videos, because I always want people to say what they don't like about it, because that can always help me to improve, as long as it isn't just like just out of order and just there's no need for. But if it is criticism that I need and which you believe can help me, be sure to put that below, because I will always take that into consideration, and I actually would rather you people like you to actually be doing that. Quickly dump some of that stuff in here. We actually have a silver sword on us, so that is always going to be great. I might head into spawn to see. Oh, I can't even spell spawn. Head into spawn to actually see what is going on. But I've just come off the topic about schedules. This server, as you can see, is lovely behind me. It's a lovely spawn area. This will keep the same as it always will. However, the server is changing. Oh, there's a glitch there. As you might have already seen if you do watch D-Field Mark's videos. Oh, no. F who, Iron Maiden. Oi. Okay, right, I will F ally warriors. Okay, we're now allies. Oh, wait. But I don't really want to be shreked by this guy, because he will just come in and just absolutely kill me. Is there no one out there? Is there no one out there? No? Okay, we'll run around. We'll run around a bit just to see if there is anyone out there in spawn, because I'd rather like take on people with some armor and some loot. Do you have god apples? No. I do not have any god apples. But as I was saying about the server changing, it will change dramatically. The whole currency of the server is going to be changing. It's not going to be leather anymore. They were thinking about changing it back to diamond, which I didn't really approve of, because that's just going to make it. The idea of this server was to actually improve and actually make it different to other servers. So actually the idea of changing it will be kind of like heartbreaking, and actually will actually change the server and go back to the way it was, which I don't really want to happen, because I really like the way it is at the moment. So if it does ever change back to the way it was, no, it's not. I don't know, it won't be the same. But they are changing it to iron. Iron is better than diamond, because it doesn't make it too OP. Obviously we're going to have like as it is an OP faction, there will probably be right, I'm just going to jump down. There will probably be sharpness 20 sort of stuff, like as in signs which you can then, okay, there's no one there, that you can actually purchase stuff at. Like when you go into the shop and you press, and there's usually signs up like for 50k, you can maybe buy a sharpness 50 or something ridiculous on your sword. That I believe actually is going to be really good. But the idea of all the armor changing will be different. There's all people having a fight. I wonder where they are. Will be different because, okay, this guy. Oh wow. Wow. Let's go, let's go. There we go. We killed him. That, oh, don't you dare. Let's go. Right, I reckon we might make our way actually out of spawn. Only purely based on the fact my bow and arrow skills today aren't actually up to scratch. Home base. Okay, I'm combat log still. But as I was just saying, the difference is, you know, when I get my kits, I get like on the silver one, I get the white one. On the bronze one, I get home base. On the other one, I get a purple kit, which is bronze, which I believe is actually really good because when you go into PvP, it stands out, and you can actually see when you go into PvP that guy's got a bronze, and you know how much what protection it has on it and all that sort of stuff. That I actually really like. Whereas iron armor, if you can't dye it, which is a shame because then you can't actually see whether someone has prot 1 or prot 20. You could go in a battle with a prot 10 guy and you only have prot 1. That's gonna be a difference, and that's gonna be like chance when you go into PvP. But I do believe the server in a whole won't change, and it will still be like the tightly knit community it is now. But I reckon that will be it for today's episode. I know I didn't really do a raid. I didn't do a raid at all, and I just like talked about stuff. But I felt it was like kind of good for me as a YouTuber and a player on this server to just talk about it, because if I talk about it and you guys like it, you obviously come and play on the server, because it is a great server to be part of and actually play on. And I will probably see you guys next time. So if you did enjoy the video, please drop a sub or a like or even a comment, which will probably really help me comment. So if anything, drop a comment. So I'll probably see you guys later, and be sure to tune in tomorrow for my, what was that name? That just looked like, no. Well, I will put my name right over there. I think I'm seeing names. Oh, I must be going crazy. But anyway, I will see you guys next time, and hopefully you will join me for tomorrow for either a game of Skywars or survival games. So if you did enjoy, please drop a like and a sub or a comment, and I will see you guys next time.